welcome back to my channel. I'm Rachel and you're here at Lovely in Life in my twin pregnancy update. Let me know in the comments below, are you currently pregnant? Are you pregnant with 1, 2, 3, 4 babies? Yes, I said 4. I'm following someone who's having 4 babies and I am loving it. This pregnancy update with our twins is on how I'm exercising through my twin pregnancy. So like always, like the video if you like this type of content, if it's helpful and useful to you, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the videos in our series. So I wanted to do a workout, like what I'm doing for exercise video during my twin pregnancy, because I actually didn't find a lot of this online, and there was a lot of conflicting information on should you work out, should you not work out if you are having multiples. As always, I always say, like, it's really not something you should be searching the internet for. You know, that's just like the people we are, like we just want to Google everything. And so when I had Googled, like, should I work out when I'm pregnant with twins, a lot of the answers were no. And then obviously the best thing to always do is talk to your doctor. So this advice that I am taking and the workout regime I am on is 100% from my doctor, and I just wanted to kind of let you know what we have been doing trimester to trimester, and then like what we plan on doing for the rest of the pregnancy. So in my first trimester, if you watched my first trimester video, I was super sick, and nausea all day and night, dry heaving, throwing up, unable to keep food or water down. And so for the first like 2-3 weeks of the pregnancy, I was feeling okay. And I was able to hit up like 2 or 3 yoga classes, 2 or 3 Zumba classes. I was still walking my dog about 1.5 miles every day. And then when this like pregnancy, first trimester sickness hit, which kind of lasted a little into the second trimester, I was so exhausted and so sick, and I was losing so much weight that my doctor recommended I just take it easy and don't really worry about working out or staying fit. I really needed to work on, you know, keeping nourished and keeping rested. And so the first trimester, that's really all I did. I walked my dog. We take about a 0.5 mile, like 0.7 mile loop every day around where I live. And so that is what I did for exercise for the entire trimester. I also did a little bit of stretching when I felt up to it, when I wasn't super nauseous. Believe it or not, squishing your stomach into weird positions as you reach to touch your toes is not comfortable when you are nauseous all the time. So I tried to stretch as much as possible when I was feeling up to it. In my second trimester, I started to feel a little bit better. I wasn't feeling like 100%, but I was able I was actually down to walking my dog 1 time a day, and then my husband would do the other time because I was just really not feeling well in my first trimester. So I was able to take back over and go get my walk in. I really enjoy walking the dog because it's just an excuse to like move my body, and it's warm here, so in the same sense sweat a little. And then I started being able to walk her again, so I would do 1 mile to 1.5 miles a day again walking. And then by the end of the second trimester, where I am now, I've been able to go back to a couple of Zumba classes. I am actively stretching every day now, even though I have really bad heartburn. I just find a time that like it's not the worst, and I, you know, do 10 minutes of stretching. It's been really great for the growing pains of the twins kind of stretching me out. So I really recommend, if you can do gentle stretches. My doctor gave me 4 or 5 stretches to do every single day, and they feel amazing. You can stretch off the side of your bed, you can stretch on the floor. As I get bigger, off the side of the bed is a lot more comfortable, so I've been doing that. And then it's also summertime and pool season here. So in my second trimester, I have taken up swimming. Swimming has been amazing. First of all, I'm super buoyant now. My belly feels very light in the water, and I have been really enjoying like just getting in the pool, cooling down, but also like being able to move without feeling like I'm like gonna pass out. I wait till the sun goes down because I have been feeling more sensitive to the sun than I was before. And so I'll wait till like 5 or 6 when the sun is behind like the buildings, and then go swimming. It's a great way to cool down, and like I said, it feels really good. It's another place that is really easy to stretch in off the side of the pool, like in a place where you can stand up. And it's a good way to do a little bit of cardio without putting any extra like hurting on your joints, which all by this point I'm sure don't feel good for you guys. I'm in week 27 today actually, but I'm measuring about 6 weeks ahead with the twins, so you can imagine I'm feeling a little bit stretched to the max, and the pool has been feeling amazing. So I will be rounding into my 3rd trimester in about a week or 2, and I am really excited because I now know what's comfortable and what's not comfortable. So I know I will continue stretching even if it's only in the pool. Shorter walks with my dog. I will be cutting back to about a half a mile a day again. Sometimes when I overdo it and I do the full mile, I can start to feel a little bit of pressure in my pelvis. It doesn't feel great, so I'm just trying to listen to my body. My doctor has cleared me for the pool, for walking, and for the stretching. And so those were their top recommended exercises. I obviously am going to take their advice and do whatever I can do within those constraints. You know, they said if it feels good, you know, doing Zumba, no jumping around, do it. So I will probably continue to go to a couple more classes, but as I get bigger, it becomes less comfortable. I kind of slide in the middle of the class so I don't have to do the full hour, because my joints really start to hurt after 30 minutes. So if I slide in halfway through, then it's the perfect amount of time to do it. I just make sure to go on days where I have a lot of energy and I drink a lot of water. Again, trying not to overdo anything, trying not to cause pain. So, you know, I talked to my doctor and we agreed on the things that feel great: swimming, walking, stretching, and maybe all of those things will end up being in the pool towards the end of the pregnancy. As my belly gets bigger and bigger, I may be swimming and walking in the pool every day instead of outside of the pool. And so if you have a pool, I really recommend you ask your doctor about it towards the end of your pregnancy if you're looking for a really comfortable way to get in some heart-healthy exercise. I love the feeling of moving around. I just don't love the feeling of being of hurting when I'm doing it. And so, yeah, the pool has been a godsend, and they had recommended it to me in my 2nd trimester to try it out. And it was, for me, a little too cold, but now that it is, let's see, it's it's the beginning of July. Well, we're in the middle of July now. Now that we're doing that, I feel that it's hot enough that the pool feels good cold, not like, oh, it's warm outside and I'm freezing my butt off. What did you guys do for your 1st, 2nd, and 3rd trimesters for exercise? I always am curious what people were able to do throughout their pregnancy. What did your doctor recommend, and what were some of your favorite forms of exercise when you were baking those babies? Thank you guys for coming to the channel. I will see you next time.